The biggest scam in cryptocurrency history besides FTX, which is known as Bitconnect, has finally just come to a head. I'm sure a lot of people that have been around in the crypto space since at least 2017 remember this, and I was a victim that invested over $10,000 in the Bitconnect Ponzi scheme, and now the US court and attorneys have just emailed me back as a victim and let me know that I will be receiving restitution. Now, this is a video I'm making after I made a few other previous videos talking about what I had to do to actually let the FBI and US Attorney's Office know that I was a victim. I had to provide proof, and luckily back in 2017 when I was filming all of my YouTube videos about cryptocurrency, I was showing my daily payouts and investments that I was making into the Bitconnect platform.
Bitconnect? Man, last night you had me up all night thinking what was going down when this Texas State Securities Board issued a cease and desist. This is one thing that kind of just put things into perspective to me, especially now, as in my very own account, I have an active investment of $16,000. Things are really kind of getting a little hairy when I'm seeing cease and desist letters coming in from Texas.
And luckily, because I had that evidence and hopped through all the hoops, I just got the email saying the court has determined that you are a victim eligible for restitution. So this email goes into all the information, and I really did have up to $17,000 in the Bitconnect platform. And for those of you who don't know what this is, it's kind of similar to the whole FTX thing. There's just a lot of regulation that needs to come into the crypto space before I think we see the next bull run. But this is all focusing on the Bitconnect platform. And if you don't remember this guy right here, you got to brush up on your history in the crypto space.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up, Bitconnect?
Now, for those of you who don't know what Bitconnect was in general, it was basically a lending platform where you could put in a certain amount of principal. So I put in literally $10,000 and I would earn 2% return on that every single day. So I would compound my interest. It was totally a crazy scam, but there was so many people talking about it and making huge amounts of money that Fortunately, I kind of fell victim to what all these other influencers and YouTubers were talking about, watching them making all this money, and I put in this large amount after making small initial payments in it to test the platform to see if it worked. And when I put in my $10,000, I was making over $200 pretty much every single day in a daily payout. So I built my account up to $17,000, and honestly, if we didn't see the huge crypto crash on January 16th, 2018, I think Bitconnect would have been fine. Bitconnect also had a rule where when you deposit your principal amount, you cannot get it back and withdraw it for up to 3 months. I was about 2.5 months through the process when the whole crypto market crashed and Bitconnect pulled all the money out. Now, just taking a look at this Bloomberg article, it says that the Bitconnect Ponzi scheme defrauded at least 4,500 people from 95 countries and ran away with $2.4 billion. That's why this is literally pretty much one of the biggest crypto Ponzis that have ever taken place besides FTX. And the main promoter, Glenn Arcaro, I think is his name, that was the defendant in this huge judicial case. He was initially sentenced to over 20 years in prison, but because he had the capital to pay back a lot of the victims in this case, they dropped his final sentencing down to, I think, 38 months in prison. All in all, I'm really happy that we're seeing justice for this whole Bitconnect case. This is something that I invested in over 6 years ago, and because I had the documentation on my YouTube channel to show how much money I had invested in this account, and I proved that to the FBI and also in my victim impact statement that I got, and I will be making an update on the final amount of money I do get back. I would love to see myself at least get the 10,000, but if I can get all 17,000 that I had made on the platform, that will be huge. That will take some months to get this money back to me, but I don't really mind because I'm right now in Phuket, Thailand, and I'm gonna be traveling up until June. So I still have 4 more months of travel. So by the time I get home, hopefully there's a nice crispy check from the US government that I'm making my money back from the Bitconnect Ponzi scheme. I'm not sure if there's a way for victims who have not already sent in a victim impact statement to still get some money back, but it is worth looking into. I hope this provided some value and some final closure on the Bitconnect Ponzi scheme. So please drop a thumbs up on this video and share it to anyone that you know who was defrauded in this Bitconnect Ponzi. All right, take care. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.